Good morning, folks. It's Bob from Mountain Crest Farm. Oh, you're seeing this Friday morning a little bit late. Right now it's about 6:45 in the morning. But by the time I get this edited and up, instead of being up at 8, it's probably going to be about 9:30. I'm shooting earlier than I usually do. For it to go up later than I usually do. But this one needed to go up. I needed you all to hear this one. The live stream. Whoa. Wait a minute, Bob. First you have to do the weather report. Forgot about that. You know, it's not the end of August yet, and this morning is slightly foggy. I guess that means we get a small snow. Remember the other video? My wife says that old country saying, count the number of foggy mornings in August, and that's how many snows you're going to get in the winter. Well, this is the third day that it's been foggy. Not in a row, but it's the third foggy August morning. So, I guess so far, we're going to have 3 snows this winter. We usually have 2, so that wouldn't be out of the ordinary. We average about 2. Oh, me. Now, back to why this is an important video. Some of y'all were watching my live stream the other day. Some of you weren't. They'll see this. But the other day I did a live stream as a test, Wednesday morning, I believe, just to see where I was going to do it worked, for me to get a little bit familiar with what buttons to push to make it work and what buttons to make to shut it off. It was a test video. It wasn't a video for anybody to really break a leg to watch, and everything went pretty good, except I wasn't getting a very good Wi-Fi signal, so the video was pretty pixelated. I'm gonna have to work on that. I think I've got the solution. I know I've got a solution if I have to. I just don't want to. There's another place I can use for a background that I'd like to do the live streams from, but and it's definitely closer where my Wi-Fi signal's stronger. See, I'm out here pretty much at the end of my Wi-Fi signal. I'm 100 feet from my router in the house, and then that's because it's on the back wall, the farthest from me. And I've got a booster closer, 30 feet closer on this side of the house. Remember, I live in a 30-foot yard. I've got a booster on this wall, and I thought that was the one I was hooked to the other day, but I wasn't. I was hooked to the one on the back wall. The one closer gets a better signal. I'll be checking it out before the next live stream to make sure it works and make sure everything will look better than it did the other day, because I went back and looked at YouTube saves live streams and then puts them up as a video. I went back and looked, and that's just not acceptable. That was junk. Speaking of the next live stream, Mountain Crest Farm will be doing a live stream, a live show, just like you remember when we were kids and we had to go see Leave It to Beaver, and we knew what day and what time Leave It to Beaver was going to be on. Well, that's how the live streams are going to be. They're not going to be just random. I'll still have other videos, more detailed videos on how to do this or how to do that. I'll have more detailed videos there that they'll go up not on a certain schedule. But the live stream will be topical. It's not just going to be saying, hey, George, you're here. Hey, Steve, you're here. Hey, Prep Steader Bob, you're here. Bye, George. Bye, Steve. Bye, Prep Steader. Bye, Donna Grace. It's not going to be one of those. It's going to be topical. Each week we'll have a different topic. And the first one will be this Sunday, day after tomorrow, the 23rd, 24th, I think. I'm not sure if today's the 22nd. Today might be the 23rd. Anyway, it'll be Sunday. And it'll be at 6 o'clock in the evening. I think I said 8 just a second ago. It will be at 6 o'clock Eastern Time every Sunday until weather drives me inside, until it gets dark too early. They'll be done outside. By the time it gets dark too early, we'll be set up on the inside, be able to do them in there for when it's dark or when it's bad weather. But until further notice, every Sunday, starting this Sunday, as in day after tomorrow, at 6 p.m. Eastern, there will be a live stream from Mountain Crest Farm. And y'all will be able to interact with me because there's a little chat over on the side. It's not just reading comments afterwards. Although, you know, a lot of people do come back and leave comments after the thing's over. But one thing that's going to be in the live chat, I'll tell you up front, and I'll say this in the first few live chats. Some of y'all know what Super Chat is. Some of y'all don't know what Super Chat is, so let me explain it. There's a little button, I believe it's down at on a PC, it's down in the lower left corner of the chat box. Now, I don't know about on a tablet or on a phone, or if you're streaming it to your TV from your computer. I don't know where it is. I just know where it is on a PC. Lower left corner of the chat box, there's a little dollar sign. It's called Super Chat. I can turn Super Chat on or off, and I'm choosing to leave it on. What that is a way you can donate right then to help support the channel. Now, something you need to understand about Super Chat. Number one, you don't have to use it. If nobody does Super Chat, that's fine with me. I'll appreciate it if you do. What's the Super Chat money going for? It's not going to support the homestead, okay? If I needed to beg to support the homestead, either I'm not working hard enough, or if I'm doing everything I can and still can't support it, I need to get a tin cup and go sit down on the corner, learn to play the banjo or something like that, and be a street musician and accept donations. Super Chat won't go for that. There are some things I can do to make this channel better that are not in the household budget. I've got one good camera. That's this one, and it's my phone. I've got two more okay cameras. Lots of stuff needs to be shot from 2 or 3 different angles and then edited together. Right now, it's bulky using the phone for one of those cameras. I've got 2 more that are okay quality, but not really. So I'd like to have another camera. I'd like to have a better camera. I'm using this phone, the phone camera, and 2 action cameras. Think GoPro on the cheap. Different brand, good cameras for what they are, but it's what they are. And I'm not wanting a nice, big, fancy cinema camera. I could say I wanted a red. If anybody out there is familiar with videography and everything knows what a red is. It's a $50,000 camera that won't work without another $50,000 worth of accessories hung on it. I don't want a red. I wouldn't mind a Canon. Mirrorless Canon with a higher frame rate. I could do slow motion then. When I'm showing you how to do something, I could slow it down a lot. When you're shooting at 30 frames a second and you do slow motion, it gets real jerky. A better camera, I can do slow motion that works better. I want to do some giveaways. I'm going to have a video coming up, not a live stream, but I'm going to have a video coming up in the next week or 10 days on how to keep your stuff sharp. Something that's always frustrated me, because I can't use a sharpening stone. I can't hold the angle right. And I've tried 14 dozen different systems for doing it. Now here's what's funny. I can't sharpen a knife. I can't hold the angle right. I can't sharpen knives or anything like that. You know what I can sharpen? Now, you notice I don't shave much, but when I do shave, I use a straight razor. I can sharpen a straight razor like you would never seen, but I can't do a knife. But anyway, when I do that video on how to sharpen for people who are like me and can't hold the right angle, the system that I'm going to show that I use, that I think is great, I'd like to have a couple of them to give away. I'd like to have some that I can, have say, okay, if you like this system, comment down below, and the people in the comments, I'll pick 2 from that. That's not in the family budget. That's in the YouTube budget, which isn't a very big budget. Right now it's about $1 a day, I think, is what I'm getting. But if you want to use a super chat, all of that money in the super chat, 100% of what I get is going to support the YouTube channel in some way. Buying giveaways, better equipment. I've got as good a software as you can get for editing video, so it won't be for that. But there's things that would help if I'm going to do a long video. See, right now I have no need for one of those little power pack things. But if I'm going to have 3 cameras running for an hour and a half, it's going to get edited down to 15 minutes. But I've got to catch everything on file, you know, get it in a file first. A power pack to run cameras, because their batteries don't last. I don't care what they say. They tell you they last for an hour and a half. They don't. But every single penny of Super Chat is going to go to support the YouTube channel. So, there's the information. Yes, we're going to be doing live. It's going to be a regular show every Sunday at 6 o'clock Eastern Time until further notice, which it's not going to jump around. That's when it's going to be. It's going to be topical. It's not going to be my random thoughts changing from day to day like these coffee chats. It is going to be specific topics. They'll be homestead related, but there'll be stuff you can apply in your life even if you don't homestead. So yes, live stream Sunday nights, 6 Eastern, right here, every Sunday night. Number 2, have an awesome day. Have an absolutely awesome day. And it's real easy to do that. But before I tell you how, remember, if you like this video, down there at the bottom, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't like this video, down there at the bottom, give it a thumbs down. But I'm asking that anybody that gives it a thumbs down, please also comment below why. You just don't like the channel? You don't like being talked to by a toothless redneck pig farmer? You know, that's me. You don't like my topic? Whatever. If you're going to give it a thumbs down, tell me why. If you give it a thumbs down and don't tell me why, you're part of the problem. If you don't like it and give it a thumbs down and you tell me why so I can improve, then you're part of the solution. And hit that little subscribe button down there, the little red button, hit that subscribe button. And when you do, a little bell appears. Hit that bell and you'll get notified whenever I do a new video. Now, how do you have an absolutely awesome day every single day? It's simple. I'm not going to say it's easy. Some days it's hard. But it is simple. Nothing to it. All you got to do to have an awesome day every day is know that, number 1, the tomb was empty. And number 2, he is alive. Now, I'm going to have my awesome day. How about y'all go out there and have an awesome day too? I'll see you probably tomorrow morning, Saturday. But even if I miss Saturday morning, I'll see you at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, Sunday, for our first regular show, live stream, that will be every single week. See y'all later.